I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. When I told my family that I was leaving and leaving my practice and being a student again, they were also shocked. They were thinking, she must be crazy. She has everything in life and then she wants to leave.
Evelyn has been a practicing obstetrician gynecologist by profession for the last 23 years. She is a private practitioner working at a private clinic and at the Doctors Hospital in Bacolod City. She also teaches bioethics at a state hospital, the Corazon Locsin Montelibano Memorial Regional Hospital, as well as at the University of Saint La Salle. She is a highly regarded member of the Obstetrical Society, involved in the training of medical personnel in obstetrics and gynecology, as a training officer and the chairperson of the department. As a member of the professional society, she was appointed regional director and chair of the Women's Advocacy Committee.
Bioethics was a challenge to me because it was something new and when you want to learn something, age does not matter. Some of my friends, they were telling me, what is bioethics? Why do you want to take it? You must be crazy, giving up everything. But I said, at this point in my life, this is what I want, and I did it.
Evelyn lives and works in Bacolod, a city of 600,000 people located on Negros, one of the central islands which is largely agricultural with sugar as the main crop. Bacolod is one of the fastest developing cities in the country, which is located over 7,000 islands. Catholics constitute 80% of the Philippines' population.
I'm now visiting my school, which is the St. Scholastica's Academy, and I have gone back to the old classrooms that we used to have. I spent my grade school here from grade 4 to grade 7, and high school years of first year to fourth year. Sisters started me on German philosophers and philosophy in general, which was introduced to us during our fourth year. So it was very easy and familiar for me when I went to my university years at the University of Philippines. These philosophers were familiar to me, and I understood what they wanted to impart, especially when you speak about philosophical ideas in bioethics.
Even though Bacolod is known as a city of smiles, it is not free from the problems of developing countries. An average Filipino earns about €238 per month. However, about 30 million people still live on less than €2 a day. Evelyn knows many of the city's inhabitants. As an obstetrician, she has helped to deliver thousands of children across 2 generations. Many of them have left their country in search of a better future.
Most of my family is working abroad also. My sister is a nurse in California, and my youngest sister is a flight attendant sa Qatar Airways.
Also, yeah.
And then, but my eldest brother is still studying as a nurse, so we want to follow.
Working abroad as well. So most of our family, I think, plans to work abroad or to find opportunities abroad to be able to save for the future, to be able to save more money and most probably invest back here home when the right time comes.
Mr. Fedrian Michela has been working in the USA for 6 years as a male nurse. Today, he owns a house in an exclusive part of the city.
I'm a frustrated lawyer. I never really thought I would be a nurse. But I'm very thankful that I'm a nurse right now because I'm earning much better. And at the same time, I have planned to join politics in the Philippines. That is the reason why we have our house built here as early as now, before our retirement, which we plan to be like 20 years from now.
The brain drain of medical personnel to developed countries is a particular problem in the Philippines. The country is the biggest international provider of nurses and doctors in the world.
In the medical and health professions, a sizable portion of our professionals actually work abroad. In the nursing field, over 200,000 in the past 5 years can easily double in the next 5 years. So this would be a very big percentage there will be more of our nursing professionals abroad. Unfortunately, some doctors have become nurses. About 10,000 of them have become nurses for the purpose of migration to the rich industrial countries. And this is going to be a very bad drain on our hospital system.
Our hospital is a regional hospital, tertiary, and training hospital. It has only about 430 staff, which is really very much below the needed staff in a tertiary hospital.
Financial problems are not the only difficulties that the Philippines healthcare system has to face. Bioethics, Evelyn's specialization developed during her Mundus studies, is widespread in Europe, whilst in the Philippines it is only just beginning to emerge as an academic discipline with a practical application.
The role of the Bioethics Committee in a private hospital setting such as this is mainly dealing on guidelines. So that when I came back from my studies in Europe, as chairman of the Bioethics Committee, we had to sit down and make guidelines regarding chronically ill patients who have not had any plans on how to continue treatment or not. We had to make guidelines on how we are going to ask the family to be able to make treatment planning or help in our treatment planning in taking care of these patients. Like, the questions we had to ask them were, are we going to resuscitate your family member or your patient or not? We also had to make guidelines on the doctors. When are we going to tell ourselves that enough is enough and the patient is beyond any help? And when extraordinary means are being done in terms of treatment.
Evelyn is one of the very few doctors in the Philippines who has received any education in the area of bioethics. Because of her character and the position that she managed to obtain, she came back from her studies in Europe without hesitation.
Knowing that she's a very adventurous girl since she was small, she enjoyed her studies more and more as the months went on. She went to other places where I did not dream or thought about that she could go there alone, but she did. She is a brave girl. Just like what her father taught her. Her father being an army man, she taught her how to be brave since she was small.
My first reaction was really surprised. She was going to Europe just to study bioethics. But I know my sister, when she wants something, she gets it. So I just leave it all up to her.
Well, if you're going to ask the reason why I came back, it was an easy decision to make because I did not intend to stay in Europe to find work. It was more of intellectual pursuits that I was there and which I wanted to bring back to my country and wanted to share with my countrymen.
We need people like her, and we welcome the fact that she has gone home to us already with a degree and with a professional advancement that she took upon herself. And the society is all the more richer because we have one like her.
5 years ago, Evelyn was invited to be a part-time professor of bioethical issues in obstetrics and reproductive medicine at the University of St. La Salle College of Medicine. She also attended bioethics courses offered locally. Through these courses, she realized that bioethics was a much wider field than just the ethical issues encountered by every doctor. At the suggestion of her university, she chose to apply for the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship for the Master of Bioethics program offered by a consortium of European universities.
I was lucky enough that she was chosen to be one of the two doctors here from the Philippines to participate in that program. And 10 months later, she came back and she started to talk with the faculty of the chair and the faculty of our section of bioethics. The bioethics has never been given an important role in many medical schools here in the Philippines until recently.
We look forward to more opportunities for faculty and student exchange, perhaps through a stronger link into the Erasmus Mundus program. It will benefit our students, our faculty, and it will give us the opportunity to enlarge that educational experience that LaSalle offers.
I will never forget my experience, and I'm grateful for the European Union and Commission for giving me this opportunity to be able to study, even it were only for 9 months. And if I am able to go back and learn more, I would be very happy to do that.